Hi friends! If you click to check out what my picks are from Lancome and how I use the products to achieve a fresh, glowy complexion, then please keep on watching. Hi, I'm Alicia. If it's your first time here, thank you so much for clicking on my video. And if you are returning, well, thank you for visiting me again. Kinky Sweat stands for my kinky hair and sweat life. I'm a fitness professional who loves things all movement and beauty. If you want to check out what I do in between the makeups, you can head over to my Instagram. This video is sponsored by Lancome. A huge thank you to them for partnering with me, but especially to you guys, because without your love and support, these opportunities will not come my way. So thank you so much. This is all great timing because many of you have recommended your Lancome favorites, and I'm happy to show some of those products, especially if you had your eye on them as well. When it comes to foundation fam, especially now, not being able to try things in person and having to rely online for shade matching, I have 4 shades of the Teint Idole, so you can kind of figure out if you're my skin tone, which one of those could possibly work. We're taking a look at the Big Monsieur Mascara. I have the waterproof version, so we'll take a look at the before and after. We have some juicy tube lip shine. This is in the shade Tickled, which I'm always for a glossy pink lip. And we'll take a look at Pure and Raspberry Cool for alternative shades. And lastly, we have the dual finish highlighter, which has been a favorite for many for quite some time. Let's start off the complexion with the Teint Idole foundation. This is an ultra long wear foundation formula, so perfect for those who love their foundation to stay on, and this one in particular is formulated to stay on for up to 24 hours. That's a long time. Now you might think long wearing, ooh, is that going to be drying? The Teint Idole, although formulated to be long wearing, has a velvety smooth finish that is not drying on the skin. Here I apply 420 Bisque neutral all over my face, and immediately upon application you can see how smoothly it blends into my skin. The color match is phenomenal, and Lancome is known for the color range, and this foundation specifically has 50 shades in the line, and 98% of makeup wearers have found their match. So if you're like me, that weird in between light, medium tan, you're gonna find your shade. You're gonna find your shade. I have 4 here to show you to get an idea of what you could be, again, if you're around my skin tone. The first swatch is 390 Bisque Cool. The second is 410 Bisque Warm. Next is 415 Bisque Warm. Lastly is 420 Bisque Neutral. So you have cool, neutral, and warm, and depending on your undertone will determine your best foundation match. But taking a look at these, you can clearly see how even in this 4 range that it hits a wide spectrum. In addition to it staying on your skin for upwards of 24 hours, the color is not going to change, as it does work with your skin's pH to stay put without any creasing or caking. It's transfer resistant and leaves skin shine free, which means what, friends? Good under the mask. If you wish to apply makeup under your mask, I understand if maybe you're going to do it right here. You know what I'm saying? If you do choose to apply foundation forehead to chin, know that you're going to get very little transfer from this foundation. On the demo, I went back in with 390 Bisque Cool. Although too light to apply all over my face, I thought it really nice to apply on the center of my face. It meshed well with 420 Bisque Neutral, so I have a little dimension. I can get away with 410 Bisque Warm. It does lean a little more yellow on me because I actually have golden and neutral undertones. I always thought I was golden for the longest time and gravitated solely toward warm undertone foundations, but I soon discovered that neutral foundations look a little better on me. Even though again I have golden undertones in my complexion, I definitely lean a little more neutral. I do. With that said, why don't you come in a little closer to see how this foundation dry down? That's enough. Here's the Teint Idole after maybe 25 minutes. The color stayed consistent pretty much. It dried down well, but you see, although oil free and not a whole lot of shine, the complexion doesn't look matte. So if you were a drier skin type but you never gravitated toward matte, soft matte foundations because they looked very drying on the skin, they accentuated that texture, you will find that the Teint Idole does not. It works with your skin. It leaves behind a more shine-free finish, but it doesn't look dull on the skin, and it has a bunch of shades. Okay, can't go wrong, and it is fragrance free. Thank goodness. Let's talk about these juicy tubes, shall we? It's ultra high shine, upwards of 4 hours of hydration. It has a perfect amount of sticky, which I know the word has negative connotations tied to it. I would say it's more of a cushiony feel of a gloss that I feel I have a nice barrier on the lips without feeling, yes, too overly sticky. And the juicy tubes come in 3 finishes: creamy, sparkle, and jelly. So you see the Tickled Pink is a creamy finish. You see there's shine left behind, but if you do want a little bit of sparkle, you could apply Raspberry Cool on top. It comes with a squeezy tube, so it's very much of a bomb experience. Just squeeze it out and there you go. Raspberry Cool has the sparkles as you see, so if you want a little more reflectivity, a little more dazzle on the lip, then you could go with one of their sparkle finishes. If you just want a regular old shine and you do apply lipstick, whether it be satin, I know if you apply a matte, why would you apply a gloss over, Alicia? If you changed your mind, you can go in with the pure gloss. Very simple, just slap it on the lip and it's shiny. This does have a fruity taste to it, just so you know, because I know people have their preferences when it comes to lip products and the fragrance profiles. Just wanted to put it out there in case you were wondering. And Raspberry Cool has a little bit of tingle on it as well. Let's take a look at Monsieur Big Mascara, shall we? We're looking at volume, length, smudge proof, flake proof, up to 12 times the volume of your current lashes. That's a lot of volume. Also 24 hours of wear, so if you find yourself in Zoom meetings from 10 a.m. to 10 a.m. the next day, your mascara will stay. Here are how the lashes look now. And here's a look at the spoolie. It's not too big, not too small, which I appreciate because especially if you have smaller eyes, usually a volumizing mascara has a very big spoolie tied to it. But I think this is moderately sized, but still gonna give you the pump. Let's start right at the root. I like to give myself bedroom eyes while applying mascara, as I feel that best evenly deposits it. And I'm one to appreciate a waterproof mascara, as I feel it does a better job in holding the curl. And despite the mascara being volumizing, I find that it's very lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy on the lashes. There's no gooping even as you continue to layer it on, and I spend quite a amount of time applying mascara, so don't mind me. And let's hit the bottom as well. We can't forget the lower lashes. All right, we have Monsieur Big waterproof on this eye, and we have all natural on this side. This is pretty significant, and the fact that I didn't have to rely on a lash curler to get this lift, not too bad, because there are times that I will forget my lash curler, fam, and I get upset because I'm like, I'm not gonna have the pump, I'm not gonna have the lift. This gives you all that it does. That said, let's get to work on this side. I gotta go in with another coat. I got foundation on, mascara on, glossy lips are on, so let's put on some highlight to complete this fresh and glowy face. I got 4 highlighters. I had tried this highlighter years ago, and I remember when it first came out on the market, everyone was like, Lancôme, my gosh. It's a beautiful highlighter, let me tell you. This formula in particular has light reflecting pearls, so it's great if you want that shine without the texture. It's wet dry, so you could apply it wet for a really intense glow or dry for something more subtle. In addition to the light reflecting pearls in the formula, it is also made with vitamin E and triglycerides that ensures that really smooth finish and blend on the skin. It's non-drying, and much like the foundation, you can comfortably wear this highlighter all day. From 10 to 10. Okay, first up we have Shimmering Buff, which is their lightest offering in their highlighter range. Look how smooth and shiny that is. My goodness. Radiant Rose Gold. Can't go wrong with Rose Gold. Ugh. I'm thinking blush topper, you know, right here. Dazzling Bronze for deeper complexions, and also I wanted to wear this, oof, as a bronzer. For real. Nothing wrong with a little shimmer in the hollows of the cheeks. It just contributes to the overall feel and experience of that look. Lastly, Sparkling Pesh. That's shiny. Peachy. Ooh, my goodness me. I forgot how great these are. Shame on me. Let's start Shimmering Buff right on just the cheekbones. That's the main stage highlighter. If you're around my complexion and you want something a little lighter and you didn't know Shimmering Buff will be too light, it works beautifully. Sparkling Pesh on this side. Oh, this is the shiny one. Shiny one. Also beautiful place on the cheekbones, but even a little lower. I would say this is probably my ideal shade. Shimmering Buff works as well. If you happen to go crazy and buy all the highlighters from Lancome, you can layer Shimmering Buff on top of Sparkling Pesh to get just that little more. I'm doing it. Dazzling Bronze on the hollows. Because here's the thing, although labeled as a highlighter, because of the formula is very smooth on the skin, so just be careful with how much you apply. but I'm a fan of applying a bronze highlight as a bronze. If you are deeper than me, then of course you will apply this as an actual highlighter on the higher points of the cheekbones and overall face. But that's not bad. I got a little sculpt, you know what I'm saying? Got a little shape from the highlighter. And fun fact, fam, I did not set the foundation, which I appreciate from a formula that again is matte and long wearing. It sets itself, but because of the velvety smooth finish it leaves behind, when you apply your powder cheek products, they will just blend beautifully smooth. And just place them on the forehead. Dazzling bronze, why not in the crease? Well, that's pretty. When you forgot your eyeshadow, or maybe you just didn't bring it on purpose, when you have highlighter, what better way to add dimension to the eye than just double up on the highlighter and add shine, and with your Monsieur Big Mascara. Lastly, Radiant Rose Gold, just right there. Now, not saying you have to buy 4 highlighters. If you happen to have these or any highlighters and you're like, I need to use highlighters more, I don't use them enough, to dual finish is going to give you that finish. Again, it looks luminous without looking cakey, and again, you can just successfully layer this texture, or these textures I should say, successfully without it looking heavy on the skin. And it's a bonus too that the Teint Idole dries without an actual powder. Dare I say, even if you're on the oilier side of the skin type spectrum, you can successfully allow this foundation to set without powder. Now, you're more than welcome to do so still for reinforcement, but again, the way it's formulated will allow it to set without having that sticky feeling left behind, and then you can successfully apply your cheek powder products thereafter without any problems, okay? Definitely taking the Radiant Rose Gold on the lids, friends. Ideally, you would do this before your mascara, but I have terrible timeline skills. That's why I like the waterproof version, as it just stays up. The lashes stay up. Shimmering buff on the brow arch. Sparkling pesh on the inner corners. And here's a wide shot of the finished look with the Teint Idole foundation, the dual finish highlighter, the Monsieur Big Mascara waterproof, and the juicy Tubes lip gloss. I hope this video was helpful. If you had your eye on any of these products from Lancome, if you were thinking about grabbing them, that hopefully the swatches and demo helped you decide. Know that all links down below are affiliated, so if you do decide to shop through them, that does earn me a commission. Wanted to let you know. If you choose just to shop on the Lancome site without my links, that is also good. Again, a huge thank you to Lancome for sponsoring this video, and a huge thank you to you, fam, for your unending support, and just know that it helps tremendously. Let me know what you have your eye on, fam, and until then, that is a wrap. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this video helped, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and maybe consider subscribing to my channel. And until then, I'll see you in here again with another review tutorial, glowy face how-to, monthly favorites, or nightly life chit chat. Take care, and I will see you again soon.